Are you a fan of gacha games? Does the prospect of rolling away your hard-earned money on a 2D JPEG of your waifu/husbando sound enticing to you? Do you spend your days whiling away the hours maintaining your 5 Fake Grand Order, 2 Magia Record, Epic 7, Girls Frontline, Brave Frontier, Grand Blue Fantasy, Food Fantasy, Xeno Alice, Honkai Impact 3rd, Shin Megami Tensei DX2, Harbinger, and various other Mobage trash accounts of varying quality, all in the vain hope that you'll find some sense of companionship in all of these games when you finally roll your waifu? Something to stop you from remembering that you're a lonely, lonely person who's never going to find someone, and masks the pain and the fact that you desperately need a hug with an addiction to rolling for SSR units? Are you a fan of tower defense games? If you said yes to any and all of these questions, then do I have the game for you. Arknights. Arknights is a grid-based tower defense game. So if you've played one of them before, you know what you're doing here. You've got places to protect, and enemies that want to come and make you fail at that job. All so you get fired from your place of employment right before you have the paycheck to pay off next month's rent, and force you into homelessness. You select your units and place them down in the direction you want them to attack, and they'll attack. It's quite simple and intuitive. Being the lore nerd that I am, instead of trying to sell you on this game through gameplay and how in-depth it can be, you can see other people for that, this is YouTube. The place of the Let's Play became a big thing. Like, just type it in Google Arknights and you'll find, like, I don't know, Tectone or someone. Tectone's probably the first one you're gonna get in response because he's the one I always get when I look it up. No. Instead of any of that, I plan on going over the lore of the world as I understood it, after only playing for 4 days, doing a quick wiki trawl, and reading over the entirety of the official Arknights Discord's lore chat. As such, I can say with 112% certainty that I am an authority on the lore of this game, and can provide you with an unmatched accuracy that rivals the knowledge only the game's writers could tell you. The world of Arknights is a harsh and dangerous place to live. While it works mostly like our own, the main difference would be the presence of catastrophes. These great city-destroying events can range from anywhere from being supercell hurricanes that can obliterate an entire city, meteor showers that will obliterate an entire city, or being selected to host both DashCon and Rainforest at the same time, in the same convention center. Need I say more? As a result, the world took the advice of one of the greatest sages of our time, Patrick Star.
We should take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else!
And so they did. They pushed their cities far away from the catastrophes, and everyone was safe. Then the next one came and wiped out the city anyways. And so a new plan had to be hatched. Something that would keep everyone safe from catastrophes forever. We ripped off Mortal Engines and slapped a city on wheels. Now every city in the world rides by on Hot Wheels, ready to escape at a moment's notice. Now, you might be saying. Putting a massive cosmopolitan complex on wheels must take a lot of power. How do they keep their lights on? The answer is in Originium, a mysterious substance found in the aftermath of catastrophes that are filled with energy. However, there is a danger to using Originium. Infection. But before we get to that, let's talk about you, the player. In Arknights, you play as the Doctor, but not that Doctor. No, instead of being a 1,000-plus-year-old Time Lord, you're instead some amnesiac schmuck being woken up by a bunny girl. That's right! Arknights takes place in a future timeline, where Elon Musk's genetically engineered Catgirl research was a success. Not simply being content with his perversions of nature the first time around, his hubris has grown, to the extent that he has brought into the world alligator people, squirrel girls, lizard men, otter girls, motherfucking dragons, and whatever the ack is. Truly, he is a man of culture. Seriously though, what the heck is ack supposed to be? You are being woken up because you, the amnesiac schmuck you are supposedly the leading authority on oropathy, a debilitating illness in the world of Arknights that causes originium crystals to grow all over a person's body. If you're lucky, you'll simply die a slow and painful death as originium forms throughout your body, slowly turning yourself into a giant rock that we use in batteries and firearms. Crystals will encompass your body and interfere with vital organ systems until brain death or total organ failure sets in. However, if you happen to have the luck of being unable to roll any SSR units in any game, no matter what, outside of situations where the game has had to rig the gacha in your favor, the same will happen to you, and you'll explode. Now doesn't that just sound like a fun time? Because of this, you are being scouted to help oversee Rhode Island Pharmaceutical Incorporated. That's right, the entire state of Rhode Island was bought out by a massive corporation and is now one of the largest members of Big Pharma, focusing on researching oropathy and its societal impacts. Those societal impacts for those infected? Discrimination, distrust, and general disdain towards your very existence. Quite a lovely time, don't you agree? But not everyone sees it as being fun. There are many players in this game, all vying for power, and not all of them are going to be friendly with your corporate state overlords. Reunion are a group of infected that don't find this video game to be all fun and games. They deliberately infect the people around them, giving them both a literal and societal death sentence as they're fired from their jobs, lose positions of power, are forced into exile, and are made to join the Reunion Fortnite clan. They are an extremist force here to tear down the system that works against the infected, by the infected, and for the infected. Their plan for after that, considering that oropathy has a 100% lethality rate, and turns people into living bombs, is unclear at the moment. Maybe they have one, maybe they don't. Maybe they hope that by taking out Rhode Island and the leading experts on oropathy, that somehow everything will become okay, peace will be restored to all the infected, they'll stop being discriminated against, and that every infected in the world will be given free ice cream. Who knows? To summarize, the world of Arknights is a terrifying and wonderful place, filled with top-tier girls and fun gameplay. If there's one thing I would have to tell you before playing, it would be level up Shaw. This firefighting squirrel girl is absolutely one of the best units in the game I can find, and she's absolutely cheap to E2. If I wasn't too busy farming the event at time of writing, I would be power leveling her to E2 just to show the world the power of the squirrel girl. Download Arknights, play the game, roll the gacha, get salty for not getting the 6-star you want, level up Shaw, because I swear to God, if I find out and I'm going to find you, I'm gonna break into your house, and I swear to God